security are their top priority. Border Bank is also proud to be part of the greater International Falls area and considers it an honor to give back to the communities we call home through sponsorships and volunteering. The entire Border Bank family would like to thank the city, volunteers, and businesses for putting on another fantastic 4th of July celebration.
The Coffee Landing Cafe, an International Falls institution right there at 444 3rd Street, is a small-town cafe and a big city espresso bar. Whether you're passing through town on your way to the lake or settling in for a long chat, Coffee Landing has a comfortable, warm atmosphere to make your day right. There's a full menu with breakfast served all day. The kitchen does close at 3 p.m. though. Daily specials and a menu of locally roasted coffee and tea, both hot and on ice, to fit any palate. And the bakery. Why, just this week, the bakers of Coffee Landing featured blueberry streusel muffins, peanut butter lovers cookies, and cotton candy cookies. And there's something different in the baker's case every day. Yes, there's always a reason to make your first stop the Coffee Landing, 444 3rd Street in the Falls.
Hello, Internet. The noise in the background, as you can tell, is that we are in Smokey Bear Park. And currently, a wonderful concert from the Dirty Dozen is going on. But we did want to go ahead and offer up some... You're listening to the pop-up radio station. Let's get some levels. Carice, say something dramatic and exciting. I knew that would do this.
Unfortunately, I don't know of anything dramatic and exciting right off the top of my head, but I'll pretend like this is extremely exciting.
Oh, yeah, it is exciting to sit in a screen tent and watch the lines of people, and it's an absolute throng, which actually it's backed up a little bit. If you're in the International Falls area, we're going to be here tomorrow, all day today and tomorrow, and we're going to be doing some playing some great old shows that we've recorded, and also doing live radio drama, which is what we have in store today. Dalton, I do want to get a level on you, though. So,
do something dramatic.
And exciting.
Shakespeare, two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene from ancient joy. That's all I can remember.
That's okay. All I know is Alas Poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio, a man of infinite jest, and then some other stuff like that. Anyway, so I thought we'd do a serious drama with the Dirty Dozen going in the background.
It'll fit it perfectly.
Absolutely. You guys ready? Or do we just want to listen to the Dirty Dozen? No, let's go ahead and go. It was 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we will do now the fire ring.
Yes. No, I'm fine. You don't need to come. Stop worrying about it. No, I'm only about an hour from the road. Tippy, I'm fine. I'm at the campsite now, and I still have 3 bars. I'll be in contact the whole time. All right. I promise I'll leave if anyone else shows up, but they're not going to. The reason my dad loves this spot is that no one else knows where it is. I promise. Yeah, I'm here. I gotta go. Love you too. I gotta go. Bye. Darn it. Excuse me? Hey, excuse me. Hey!
What? Oh, man, I had my headset in.
I can see that.
I didn't know you were there.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought this campsite was available.
Well, it's not. I got here first.
Right, yeah. You staying?
Why else do you think I'd be here?
I noticed you're all packed up. I thought maybe you were heading out.
I just got here. I haven't unpacked yet.
Oh. Were you going to stay?
Of course I was going to stay.
You got a little attitude, don't you?
Excuse me?
Whoever told you that severe librarian works for you, it really doesn't. You just come off as a, well, you know.
No, I don't know. And I don't want to. And I don't care what you think because I got here first, so this is my campsite. There's plenty of others. Go find one.
Well, I don't think this...
Well, what?
I mean, this site is plenty big for 2 tents, or 2 sleeping bags if you were going to sleep out.
I have a tent.
Me too, so we're good.
What do you think you're doing?
The site is plenty big enough for both of us. I'll just stay over here and you...
No!
If you're worried I'm going to try something, I won't. Trust me.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know you. You could be a serial killer or something.
I am not a serial killer.
Is that what you would say if you were one?
If I were a serial killer, wouldn't that be a reason for you to go far away from me?
I'm not worried. I know Taekwondo.
Really?
Well, I took Taekwondo in 6th grade for a week. Look, there are plenty of other campsites. Go find one.
I got here first. I registered the site with the rangers and everything.
You registered at the ranger station? That makes the hike in like twice as long.
And I still beat you here by several minutes.
Minutes? So you did just arrive.
It doesn't matter. I beat you here. This is my site.
Look, this site is... It's very special to me and my family. I just want to spend one night here because I'll leave you alone, I promise.
What do you mean? This site is special to your family.
Wow. Interrupt much?
I'm sorry. What did you mean by that?
None of your business.
If you want to stay, you're going to have to explain what you meant.
Are you saying if I tell you, you'll let me stay?
Just explain what you meant by that.
Fine.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving. That's what you want, isn't it?
What?
Take the darn site. I don't care.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm sorry. I just...
Oh, she's sorry. Don't strain yourself, dude. Pretty obvious you prefer to be alone and that you've got a lot of practice doing it. I'll be on my merry way.
I just don't want you to...
Look, you won, okay? You're getting the site, you're getting your privacy, and you'll never have to see me again. If you just keep your passive-aggressive mouth shut for 10 seconds, can you do that? Good start. Have a nice life.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just leave me alone.
Put that back.
Put what back?
The stone from the fire ring. You just took a stone out of the fire ring.
So? It looked like a nice souvenir of our lovely time together.
You can't.
Watch me.
You can't break up the ring of fire.
What did you just say?
I said you can't vandalize the campsite like that. This is state property, and
No,
if you...
that's not what you said. You said, I can't break up the ring of fire.
Well, I mean, it's...
Do not break up the ring of fire, lest it become your funeral pyre. But fan the flames higher and higher, so the life you will live,
Inspire.
All right. How do you know that poem?
It's not really a poem. It's a rhyming couplet. I was an English major.
Congratulations. Now, who sent you? Was it Mark and those jerks from the office?
What?
Was it Candace? This would be the kind of weird revenge she'd go for. Well, next time you see her, would you please remind her that the breakup was very mutual, and I did give her back her stupid vinyl records.
I don't know any Candace.
And how do you know my mom's poem?
It's not a poem. It's a rhyme... Wait. Did you say your mom's poem?
I gotta go.
Wait.
I'm taking the rock. You can't stop me. If you move the others around, it will make a perfectly solid fire ring.
But you said... Wait! Wait, come back.
What? See you around, English major.
You can stay.
What?
You can stay in the site. Just keep on your side and put the stone back in the ring.
Look, I don't think it's such
Don't you want to know how I know that poem?
Well, since you admitted it is a poem, I guess I have to stay.
All right. But first, would you tell me how you know it?
Why?
Just humor me, please. I'll tell you how I know, and you can stay in the site. I promise. Just, please.
Okay, fine. My mom and I used to come up to this site every year. It's a special place for us. She couldn't make it this year, so I came ahead. Just for a night, you know? Just so the streak wouldn't be broken.
The streak?
Mom and I have been coming up every summer for an overnight since I was 10. That's 18 years. Didn't want to break the streak.
Right.
The fire ring was what made the site special. You look around the park, all the other sites have those cinder block pits with the metal grate for cooking. This is the only site in the park with a ring of stones. And this stone? The stone I was going to take with me. I brought this stone and put it in the ring myself. I brought it from home. The house I wasn't going to live in anymore. I was 12. Mom and Dad's divorce had just gone through and he had moved to Oregon. Mom and my sister and I had to move into an apartment. You knew the poem?
Yes.
How?
It was from my dad.
Okay.
We don't have a streak. Not 18 straight years, but we tried to come up as often as we could. A couple of years we came more than once. You see that black shiny rock?
Basalt, yeah.
That's mine. It was my dad's. He had a rock collection and gave it to me to bring up here. Join it with the ring.
Did he tell you the ring had magical healing powers and no matter how bad it hurt the ring could make it better?
What? No. It's just a fire ring.
Oh.
I mean, it's not just a fire ring. It's our special place.
Our special place, too. Mom and me, I mean.
Yeah? Do you think every one of those stones belongs to some kid? That a whole bunch of people come here?
Did your dad tell you that?
No. It's just something I wondered. I mean, how else could both of us know that couplet?
Mom always told me she found this site with a friend when she was just a kid. They made up the poem together.
Dad never shared. Here.
What is it?
I have a photo. Yeah, right here. This is my dad.
Wow, an actual print.
Well, it's from the 90s, so yeah.
Was this on a trip up here?
I don't know. I mean, he's got a backpack and boots on. Looks like he's been out in the woods. It could be up here. I know he backpacked a ton when he was young.
Wait.
What is it?
There's a shadow behind him. See? On the rock. There's a second person in this photo.
Yeah, he told me. He said it was an ex from his undergrad years.
This edge of the print is a little sharper than the others. Like it had been cut with scissors. Wait a minute.
What?
My phone. Hang on. Yeah, here. Look.
What is this?
I always liked this picture of my mom, but my sister has it now. I took a snapshot with my phone as a keepsake. It's the same picture. She's in her hiking gear, and the lighting, the rock behind them, it's all the same. Look, hold them side by side.
Well, I guess we figured out why we both know that poem now.
It's a couplet.
Can I ask you a question?
I guess.
When's your birthday?
March 26th. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Wait a minute. Were you thinking that your dad and my mom...
Just forget about it.
You thought we had a Luke and Leia thing? Long-lost twins?
What? No.
How old are you?
Rude.
28, I bet. And whatever your birthday is, it isn't March 26th, right?
It was just a thought, okay? There's no harm in wanting a little drama in your life. I mean, isn't it a romantic idea?
What is?
Two lovers finding a special campsite all on their own. They drift apart, but bring their kids up here over the years to try to recapture some of the magic. They make a poem about the fire ring.
I really appreciate it if you didn't talk about my mother that way.
What way? Are you angry at me?
Speculating as to how many guys she shacked up with?
I'm not suggesting that. She was just a kid. My dad, too.
Then please, don't talk about her that way. I wanted to sleep here tonight, and now all I can think about is her in a tent with some random bearded guy.
My father is not some random dude. He's a great man who always provided for us and was a wonderful husband and father.
Okay, sorry.
He chaperoned on school trips, and he coached t-ball and soccer, and...
Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry. Chill.
And he didn't shack up with your mom. And if they had a relationship, I'm sure it was beautiful.
Where's your dad now?
None of your business.
He left, didn't he? The way you're acting. I think he left.
In a minute, I'm gonna punch you in your smug face.
Smug? You come up here, you ruin my weekend.
Your weekend?
And you dare call me smug? What the heck's your problem?
I got to the campsite first.
By minutes, maybe.
And you don't know a thing about me or my family.
Well, that cuts both ways.
So if I'm ruining your weekend, you're ruining mine, too.
This is important to me.
It's more important to me.
You don't understand.
Understand what? How much more important your feelings are?
No.
Then what?
She's dead, okay?
What?
My mother died a month ago. Fought cancer for 4 years, but it finally won. This is it. This is the end of the streak. It shouldn't even really count because we're not up here together, but I just couldn't. I just...
It's okay.
Shut up.
It's okay.
You don't... You can't... I don't even know your name.
It's Penelope.
Seriously?
I go by Penny. My dad always called me Penny.
I'm Sean.
Good to meet you, Sean.
Likewise. He didn't leave, did he? Your dad, I mean.
Not really.
Not really?
I talked to him right before I came up here. I had a nice afternoon with him. Of course, he thought I was one of the nurses. Then he thought I was my sister for a little while. Then I asked him to tell me the story of the day I was born, because that's the one story he could always remember. But he couldn't. He got mixed up in the details. He was pretty upset then. Like he knew he should remember the story, but couldn't. He cried real tears. He was so frustrated. But after a minute, he looked at me and asked if I was new in the kitchen. He thought I was there to bring him his lunch. Thing is he's as strong as an ox. If not for the dementia, he could easily have made the hike today. Carried water, cut the firewood, complained that I bought cheap maple syrup instead of the real thing. His body could go on for 10, maybe 15 more years. But his mind?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Too. Sorry for your mom, I mean.